Okay, he's disappeared. Don't know where he's gone. I think he smelled a squirrel. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, right. Ooh. Good morning, everyone. Wolfie is practicing mental toughness. Had a session on mental toughness the other day. It was quite useful, actually, quite interesting, but I kept on thinking it's more than just mental toughness. Trying to overcome adversity. There's a 4C model about mental toughness, which is it's challenge, commitment, confidence, and control, if I remember them right. And kind of frames key traits like resilience and how you build resilience and how important it is to stay confident and stay in control. And I was thinking sometimes you can lose your confidence, and sometimes there are situations where definitely you're not in control. So is mental toughness enough to be able to overcome challenges? And I thought if key things like resilience and confidence and all the rest of it are key tenets of mental toughness, there's got to be something more to it. And you got to be a mental optimist. And I thought, how do we frame mental optimism? And that to me is if you can find joy in things, if you can be grateful even for the little things, and reframe your life through what you have, not what you lost. If you can maintain hope, and I think they have in mental toughness to be able to, I think one sees the challenge where you can reframe challenges as opportunities. But I think if you can reframe failures as learning lessons, if you can stay reflective, then you're a mental optimist. And someone might argue, but Yanis is not a personality trait, and shouldn't I forget about all that because, I was born the way I was born? And I tell you, yes, there are in psychology certain traits that could make you more of an optimist or more of a pessimist, but in cognitive psychology there are training. I call it training, but there are simple things that you can do where you can develop your optimism, where even a pessimist can be less of a pessimist, can even reach probably neutrality or even a little bit of an optimism, whereby somebody who's in the middle could train themselves to be more of an optimist. Now they did an experiment, I can't remember where I saw that, years ago. This guy was really a pessimist, and what they did is they dropped notes. They dropped, I think, a £20 note, it was back then, on the road. Every time he would pass by, he wouldn't see it, because he was determined that, bad luck was always happening to him and everything bad was happening to him, whilst the optimist really saw it straight away. So you might think what I'm saying is bull, but it actually affects your daily life. It affects overcoming challenges, overcoming failures, overcoming things that are out of your control. Somebody lies about you, creates gossip, and you think the whole world is, first time it will happen to you at work, you will think the whole world is coming. You're losing the world off your feet, but actually you develop these skills where you think, you know what, I am who I am. These are my principles. Let's stay positive and optimistic, and let's see what can I develop for the next time something like that happens. What traits can I develop to be stronger, to stand up on my own 2 feet, and don't rely on anybody's help, because you will find soon enough that where you thought people will help, and you have these expectations that people will stand up for you. There are a few that will, okay, but take that as a luxury, not as a given. There are a few good people, and you try to be that person that will stand up against wrongdoing, but don't expect it for yourself, because that will lead away from your mental optimism. So I guess part of mental optimism must be also how you see control and how you manage control, because if in mental toughness you have to be in control, in mental optimism you have to accept that you're not always in control and that shit happens, and you just have to deal with them, or even not deal with them. Sometimes you have to let go. People talk bull about you, let them talk bull about you. If it takes a form of its own, and sometimes it can, that means you're not in the right environment, you're not in the right place. Move out, move on to the next place, and if you have that mental optimism that good things will happen, and if you have that hope, and then no matter what the world brings to you, I've seen people bedridden, paraplegics, that find joy in the little things, and they have hope, and they have found happiness. They're grateful for the life that they have. The life, not the bad life. The fact that they're still breathing, the fact that they're still here, the fact that they can still think, they can generate ideas. Plenty of examples like that. So, if you're able-bodied, if you don't have a toothache, if you have a roof over your head, if your family is okay health-wise, if you have a penny to spare, you have to wake up in the morning and say, thank God, what a beautiful day. And then if you keep on repeating that mantra to yourself, be grateful. You start your day with that base of mental optimism, so that no matter what comes ahead, you deal with it. Anyway, random thoughts. I have to pull them better together. Here we come back again to my friend the dead tree, and somebody's coming, so I better switch off the camera. Wolfie, you marking your territory? Good boy. Have a good day, everyone.